Well, most viewers will no doubt have heard of puppy mills, but you might be surprised to learn just how common they've become in Ontario and who is operating them. 80s reporter Christy Bazaire traveled to St. Mary's to chat with one woman who regularly rescues dogs from puppy mills. She shares her stories of the mills while offering advice for the would-be buyer.
They can tell you their story without saying a word. These are puppy mill dogs, born to breed.
He just shut down. He just laid in a corner. He stopped eating. He stopped drinking.
Max is a 2.5-year-old Great Dane. When he was rescued, he was 45 pounds underweight. Kimberly Thomas rescues dogs from puppy mills all across Ontario.
Dogs that otherwise would be shot and destroyed by the Amish and Mennonite communities after they're done using them in the puppy mills.
Thomas grew up next door to an Amish family. She convinced a family to turn over the dogs they no longer wanted, and from there, word spread of her service.
I have 24 puppy mills that are surrounding to me on a regular basis. The Mennonite and Amish communities don't see them as pets. They see animals for 3 reasons: for food, for beasts of burden, and for profit.
Parent dogs like Max are no longer wanted when they stop producing.
They're not going to pay to feed them, get rid of them. It's like factory farming, except for dogs.
Thomas says dogs are kept in cages year-round, often covered in urine and feces, and have little to no human contact. Most of the dogs have to be treated for internal bacterial infections, such as coccidia. Occasionally, puppies are also rescued, but only when they're very sick or injured. For example, this guy here had an open wound on the back of his neck. The rescued dogs have often never walked on grass. They have a distinct fear of humans and have no experience with leashes, toys, or treats. Will he eat some of this food if I give it to him?
Absolutely not.
He's not taking the food.
If you had hamburger in your hand or steak, he would not take.
The Windsor and Oakville Humane Societies sometimes take in the overflow of dogs rescued by Thomas.
You need to see both the parents. You need to know where they come from. Don't just take someone's word that they came from a farm or they came from a good place.
Often litters of mill puppies are purchased by brokers and moved to a different location.
And you'll go, well, this is a really nice house. But what you don't know is that that puppy came from the top of the barn, you know. And that's a puppy mill puppy.
Buyers should ask to see the litter while it's still weaning. And Thomas says never buy from a place you feel is suspicious because you feel sorry for the puppy.
By buying that puppy, you're keeping them in business.
Christy Bazaire, A News.